Alright, so we're going to pick up from where we left off. This is Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. We are following down the Luna Path, and the Luna Path is for the most part, the path of love and joy. It's all ally all the time with the most caring other character that we know in the game. So let's ally.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Awesome. Actually, I'm going to pause the recording just 1 second. I forgot something. So, round 2 of the Ambidex games has been completed.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Oh, I bet they will.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Betray ally. Ally, 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 ally. Quark has 9.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you too.
It's nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we get to pair up in the next round too.
Choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can
If we were
trust.
partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Well, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen ally twice.
You're right.
So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay.
Come on, why do you look so sad?
It's
It's just what?
there's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yes,
We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
that too.
So Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically he's 1.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Temioji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. Clover started to follow, then pulled up short.
Oh,
She spun her head on her heel and headed off toward the cyan door instead. Temioji goes through the magenta door. Clover goes through the cyan door.
What just happened?
I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses ally. Temioji must have said something to her before the last round has started. But what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose ally too?
Fi put herself in a situation where choosing betray would be unwise. If she had chosen betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
It's because you promised, right?
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me.
How do you mean?
Something in me said, don't betray her.
Okay. That's something.
Call it intuition, I suppose.
Intuition.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Fi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
Damn. What the hell, man? Did you favor and now you're going to give him shit for it? He did you a favor and now you're going to give him shit for it?
You chose ally too.
Actually,
Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
that's some
Not
brilliant
exactly.
writing right there, actually.
I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up.
If we could change the subject, where did Dio go?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He must have been here for the results.
Yes, he was.
I saw him leave.
You did?
Checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
Through the yellow door, you say. So where did he go? Suddenly the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as you want, huh?
As long as
Then
you
that
have the
means...
star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
Ah, I see.
Probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Right.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Remember
What?
what Zero Jr. said?
What did he say?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled out automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a magenta pair.
Me too. Looks like we're pairing up again. Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Yeah. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait. Green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? And we use those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
The next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets. And open the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
This time we've got magenta, yellow, and yellow pairs, but also a green solo. What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right.
Thank you very
So
much
you
for
can
your
come with me?
tastefulness. What? Okay. Gonna have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case?
Yes.
Let's see. When do the doors open?
We've still got quite a while. 81
An hour
minutes.
and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna step through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay is the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Maybe. Damn it, Fi.
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
No. Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh?
Yeah?
Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have to have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
If she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote for your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So what, you're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Clover. Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
That sure looked like you were trying to get away from
I
us.
wasn't running away, though.
Though.
I don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you want to talk to people.
I don't need to.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Who was it?
I can't tell you.
Why
You
not?
might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on, of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. It doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you.
Okay, fine. Ever the one with logic.
Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover. Well, there she goes. Ah, shit.
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue
Solo. She reached down and casually picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
What Alice noticed. Were you even listening?
Fine, what did Alice notice? If I didn't answer. Hold on. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you
I'm
doing?
investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
If I held something out, it was a handkerchief stained with reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
Okay. If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
Hmm. And you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
True. And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door, then. We should be able to get to the room Tamioji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
It does. Lock, open. It says rec room. The recreational room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay. The rec room. Bah. Tamioji? I'm guessing from your phrase that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No. Of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice?
No, but I mean...
I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tamioji, what is going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Tamioji.
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Why?
Huh?
Please, just do it.
Finally looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we had been told. And suddenly... Ooh, luminol. Ah! Okay, that was a bit of much for Phi. In the blink of an eye, Tamioji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of our wrists with it. Hey, what the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Yeah. Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff? Why did you spray us? Turn the light back on?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither
What?
one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tammy Yoji.
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I looked at him in the eyes for the first time since we'd entered the room and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Hey, can I ask you a question? I will definitely say this game is more interesting when you play it through the suggested route rather than me just flailing about like I did when I first played this game.
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh, I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh. Good job. That wasn't what I wanted to ask
What
him.
is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did. No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. You've got stuff to do. Get going. Move.
I like Vi a lot. Yeah. You always know where you stand with Vi. This.
It looks like another warehouse.
It does. I guess there's one on this floor too, huh? Makes sense, I guess, as much when I saw the map. Yep. What's that over there? Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun.
There was one on floor 8, remember? Never mind that. There's someone else here.
Is that you?
Looks like it.
I seem to recall the first time I played this game, I probably was going, let's look at the flowchart. Left to right? Because that's just how I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to attack this whole flowchart, but go ahead into a logical order. And, play it being mostly a good guy. And I know in a lot of these that probably leads you to, you know, a bad end. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. A bad end. Yeah, so I probably took a lot longer with this game originally than I am now following a flowchart. But yeah, definitely the first time I played this game, I was doing a lot more jumping around. Just because between going left to right and all the series of locks that are in this game, I was probably found a lot more dead ends, especially like when you consider dead end just from being a nice guy. I tend to focus on the optimistic side of people and hope they do the best, so although I will say I probably got the Luna ending pretty late in the game. Not sure what happened, but I remember getting the Luna ending pretty late in the game. But we're going for it now, so let's see.
Let's go see what he's up to.
Yeah, let's go see what Dio's up to, because Dio is a piece of shit. I do not like him. What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right?
Let
Kids,
sleeping
in this
dogs
case, I
lie.
guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah, did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. Seconds, so be careful. You could get stuck.
Close for good, huh? I had to admit I had kind of forgotten that detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe we just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kate chose ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two. Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door.
Right.
Simple enough for you.
Yeah.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color door is white.
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that.
Exactly.
Yeah. You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. So that means fine, I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna.
Right.
Temioji, Clover, and Quark. We know that Temioji is a red solo and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
Pretty much, yeah. Could there be any other combinations?
No.
No.
There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to the floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right, on my way.
Huh? Huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yes.
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What's that? What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B?
Memento Mori.
Remember what it said?
If the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento Mori, right?
Do you know what that means?
Remember your mortality, or remember death. You are mortal. Beware of death, or remember death. I think it's used to mean we are all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. If the ninth lion ate the sun, I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but ooh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of. The sun in the sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Ninth was spelled wrong. Not really.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everythh.
Damn it, Fi.
Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong. It should be N-I-N-T-H. But the graffiti had N-I-N-E-T-H.
Ninth. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E in there.
Exactly.
It's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think that was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time. We should get moving.
We should. Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah. Guess you got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Okay. Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Yes, she was. Yeah. What do you think she was looking at?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts. So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
I suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab it and lift cargo containers. So what's the deal with the crane? What the? Damn, gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
What's that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's Arg.
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood. Yeah.
Vampires?
This whole thing kind of sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a bloodstained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines.
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it there.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. First thing we did after we got out and met everybody, except for Clover and Kay, was to go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there then. There wasn't... Wait.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
No way. The AB room moved?
Yeah,
Was it that crane?
probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the Nonary game started?
What would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna. For the third time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
Hmm. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was. Which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with his handkerchief. And
Maybe.
then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body. But we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna is Zero Sr., couldn't she have found the better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. It's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when she found the old lady's body. Yumi and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course. Ha, why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right. Hmm?
I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We're supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Sigma. Phi. There you are.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I have some bad news.
Oh boy.
Luna is dead.
What?
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
Wait, what? This is the Luna ending? This is the third time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal, like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still, dead, and pale.
Trust him.
Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned.
Wait, what?
See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine. Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck?
Okay, that's very
safe to
obvious.
assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
I wanted to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all. And as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said.
Okay.
Or even if I had heard it at all.
Okay.
It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it.
Where are we in the flow of things? Still there, okay.
I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream.
Okay.
Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR. To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But...
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly, but I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Then they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The weapon.
It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
1 second. Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
That wasn't a question. If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense. Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone. Alright.
This is hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
Yes. So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No, I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully, Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. K9 picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He yelled at me. I stared down at the bracelet. It just felt wrong to take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
Yeah, I know. It's just... He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
If you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Okay, that's one of the best lines from UK. I really appreciate that. Right, yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
We should.
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking. Quark.
Quark? Oh shit, Tenmyoji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, then they can't go through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then...
Time, how much time do we have left? 4 minutes! Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
Sure hope so. Let's move. Chromatic doors are opening.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. The fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark?
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tamioji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
I pulled it out of her pocket. Face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Wise Eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being. 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
But...
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright. Fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby. I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
Wait, what?
That's...
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie, don't listen to him. I wanted to scream Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
let's go.
Really?
Yes, I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well. Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the two of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could ya?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people but to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Phi.
Fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Gurk.
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
What? Why?
Actually, believe Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Okay, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Fine.
Okay, turning left, quickly disappearing outside of our door. Phi and I lay on the floor, moaning, curled around our aching stomachs. Just Kay just like sucker punch us in the gut.
0. Chromatic doors closing.
Not quite able to walk yet. Fine, I crawled out of the secondary door. Punch K had been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
That's fair. I nodded and we sat there in silence. That is probably the most mature thing you've ever done, Sigma. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tamioji, Clover, Quark. I hope they were alright somehow, but... I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Phi and I finally stood up.
We should go.
We should. That was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Oh hey, a new fucking room. Sorry, I don't mean to swear. A new flippin' room.
Yeah. It said security.
Security.
The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Yeah, and they also have hi-fi speakers in here. Assuming we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility.
I'm not sure.
Neither am I. Come on.
Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Sneak way out. Okay, I'm gonna cut the stream here, and I'll start a new stream for figuring out this puzzle room, because we're already an hour and 15 minutes into the recording.